Good morning. This is Coffee with Melānie, and we're on our way to the Little House Aesthetics and Hubbards. Sarah Hare is the owner, and I'm going to get my facial done. So I haven't had it done in a while, so I just came from Cuba, so I'm a little bit sun damaged right now. So we'll see how she can make me beautiful. This is the before, and we'll see what the after looks like. We're not having coffee, we're having tea. We're having tea with Melānie and Sarah. Ta-da! We're with Sarah Hare. She's the owner of Little House Aesthetics here in Hubbards. So how are you today, Sarah?
I'm great. Thank you for coming in.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited for my facial.
Yay! I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm originally from Lower Sackville. I've been an esthetician for 15 years, and I've worked at two pretty reputable spas in the city. And about 2 years ago, I decided that it was time to work for myself. And so I decided to open a business here in Hubbards, where I live, and that's where my husband is from, and we have our 2 children. In the little house that's property in front of our home.
Oh, so you live right behind
here. Yeah,
oh.
Yeah. This was built in 1914 by my husband's great-grandfather for his wife, who wanted a homemade ice cream parlor.
Oh,
so this was like the hot spot in Hubbards on a Sunday after church. You come here and have your homemade ice cream. And so in behind, between our house and my husband's parents' house, there's an ice house, and that's where we used to keep the hay and keep the ice cold.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so my mother-in-law still has the original ice cream dishes that they used to sell the ice cream out of, and it's kind of neat.
That's
so
amazing.
It is a family heirloom. But after the business stopped,
yes.
they had it as a summer home and then started renting it as a rental property.
Okay.
And when my husband and I bought our home, this home came automatically with it.
Oh.
And so my husband's parents were renting it out. And so then I had my second child, and my husband was like, you should really do this. And, it's scary.
Yes.
It's scary.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. And actually, I heard that you did the seed program, because I did the seed program.
I mean, it came at a perfect time. Like, it seemed like my stars were really aligned when I opened my business. I was on mat leave, and I had a lot of time to think about my business. And then I started the seed program, and everything just kind of unfolded. I had really great, strong support at Seed. My first boss in the industry, Susan Allward, in downtown Halifax, she owns a spa. She was the mentor of my business.
Oh, that's
so she just kind of like really paved the way for me, and she was amazing. And just my family and my friends and the community have been so it makes me want to cry. So supportive.
It's so emotional.
Oh, big time, because I'm so proud of it.
Yes.
And it's exactly, I couldn't imagine it being any better at this point. I had the flexibility with my children, and I have actually like kind of reawakened that passion for aesthetics again that I thought I had lost.
Okay.
And I just feel like it's not work to me. Like
so
aesthetics. So I'm a master esthetician. Okay. I'm also an electrologist, which is I specialize in permanent hair removal.
Okay.
I also am a laser technician as well. I can permanently remove hair as well, but I don't offer that service here. I have my Reiki level 1. Oh. And I'm a master pedicurist as well. So I specialize in different nail and skin conditions in the feet, and I can also treat people who are diabetic as well.
Oh, that's great.
And that's kind of what I hone in on. I also do facial waxing and body waxing as well. So that's what I really focus my energy on, and yeah.
So you had that background.
Yep.
And then your husband says, "Hey, let's just make the little house into your little salon."
Yeah, he's like, let's have a shop, let's do this. And it wasn't until I had my daughter that I was like, this is what I want to do. And I just started envisioning this little space and how I wanted it to be, and it kept growing and growing, and I was like, I need to like, there's no more resistance.
Yes.
Like, I have to do this
exactly.
now. So it really came naturally.
Like you said, stars was aligned. It was ready. This is it. You have to do it now.
Yeah, I'm doing it. And it was so great because I feel like Hubbards is going to have a big boom here. Like, we have so many great businesses up and coming here.
Yes.
Like, my ladies up at the coffee shop, so proud of them.
Yes.
And the trellis, and you know, Reese
The
and
golf course that's opening up. Yes.
And the chiropractic center, Chrissy, like there's so many great talent here in Hubbards, and you can feel it when you come here. And even people that come in, they're like, Hubbards is such a special little nook.
Yes.
You know, that when you have to go to know.
Yes.
And it's so true. It's like our little secret place.
It is.
Yes. And I mean, we're coming around the bend of summer here, and it's going to be like crazy downtown, and it's going to be awesome.
So when did you open?
I opened November. My official opening was November 30th, 2016.
Okay.
Yeah. And then,
because we saw you kind of getting ready.
Yeah, I was getting ready. And luckily this house was like, I mean, its character is enough, right? I just had to paint the walls and just do some decorating. It has a really great energy in here.
Yes.
I love the light, the natural light that comes in here every day. I mean, the view is like $1 million view. People really enjoy that. So in the summertime, I do have some comfortable chairs on the deck. You can have a tea and enjoy, let your toes dry.
Oh, yeah.
People really enjoy that too. Yeah.
That's
great.
And
it's accessible for everybody, like wheelchair. It's great.
You're busy.
I am busy.
That's great.
That is one.
Because I try to book and it's like, what? No, not this day, not that day.
Yeah, I mean, I feel extremely grateful that the outreach, everyone's been so supportive, and it was way more than I ever expected. To be honest,
That's really great.
I feel very, very grateful for that.
Walk me through a little bit what we're gonna do.
Yeah, so my facials are extremely relaxing. Anyone you talk to will probably tell you that. I really do. I love facials, obviously, for the skin aspect of it. Like your skin's gonna feel smooth and bright and beautiful. But at the same breath, it's a great time to unwind and really give that hour to yourself and, you know, do some meditation or relax. Most people don't speak through their facials, and I would recommend that. Even for the people that have a hard time relaxing. So I do a lot of aromatherapy in my facials. I do some Reiki techniques as well. It's kind of head to toe. Heated booties on the feet so your feet don't get cold.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Hot towels, warm towels. It's kind of like a mish bag, and I don't offer like an array of facials. I have one facial, and it's different every time. It just depends on
the person.
Exactly. And you're kind of connecting too. Like it can be a very energetic experience for people too. I have people that, you know, that are in like yogis and they see certain colors, or they're like, wow, I felt like I was in another planet today. It just depends.
Yeah, it's a one-on-one connection. Yeah,
exactly.
It's not like a manufactured thing. It's not an assembly line.
No, it's not a robot, you know.
Yeah, which is great because that's why you want that personal love,
absolutely,
you know.
Absolutely, yeah. And like I said, you know, people do come for the skin aspect of it, but I do have clients that have a very hard time relaxing in their everyday life, and they actually need to be guided to do that, and I get that, right? Like there's just some people that have very bad anxiety and they need that little push to get to where they need to go just for themselves for 60 minutes. They can have deep breaths. Exactly.
Oh, so you guide them through the deep breathing and everything too.
Yeah, you do that too, and it's a beautiful experience. Yeah,
because you do have that Reiki background.
And I would like to expand on that.
Yes.
It's
definitely.
Coming. Yeah, absolutely.
I love that.
I knew that I've always, being an esthetician, and I'm sure most estheticians will tell you that they have energetic connections with people.
Exactly.
It's just you're hands on hands with people.
That's
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I always knew that I had a little bit of that anyway in my treatment, but when I actually took my level 1 last year, I was blown away by that because I was like, wow, like I am doing Reiki. I just didn't realize it, but I know I can really hone in on it and do it properly. Or, you know, be more aware. So I thought that was really interesting. It's I'm looking for the fall to do my level like
you were saying they have anxiety because it's their first time. Somebody's gonna touch their face and
and that's why it's really important.
It's like therapy coming here.
100%. It
is therapy.
Absolutely, because I have my dream team that takes care of me when I'm not working. You know, I have my acupuncturist, my chiro, like I have my team, right? You have to have your team.
You do.
Right? So I get that, and then that's why it's really important that you really do tell people if it's their first time, like this is what I'm going to be doing today.
Yes.
If there's anything you're not comfortable with, tell me. I don't have to do that. And people's body language can tell you too.
Yeah.
They're kind of like, I don't really like that, so I'm not going to do that. You know, you
Stiff
get really,
shoulders.
Yeah, they're just like, I don't really like that. So it just depends, right? And I feel most people will tell you.
The products. What kind of products do you use?
Yeah. So my main goal when I was choosing my products for the business, I really love Canadian-made products. I really wanted to keep it in the country. So my main line is called Seaflora. It is from, like I was saying before, it's from Sauk, British Columbia. It's all hand harvest seaweed. That is the main source in those products. Like I was saying, they don't have a heavy scent. They're very earthy smelling. They're extremely soothing, regenerating, cell renewal, filled with antioxidants, really healthy for the skin. And I love that their exfoliants are really gentle as well. They're not aggressive. And yeah, I love them. And I'm getting really good feedback. It's all natural, organic. Yeah, organic. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. There's no, fillers so that's really important. And
no chemicals.
No chemicals. Yeah, none of the products I carry are harsh at all. Okay. And I've actually, knock on wood, never had anyone that had like a allergic reaction or anything like that. They're very soothing. So another line I carry is Province Apothecary, and that's from Toronto. It's a big, extremely small line. It has one cleanser, one moisturizer, one serum, and it's more like my aromatherapy line. They use a little bit more essential oils in that line. It's a beautiful line. It matches really well with the Seaflora. So with people that want a little bit more scent, we can pair it up together. And they also sell an array of incense, which I love.
Oh, yeah, I walked in and saw the incense.
Yeah, and they also have sage and sweetgrass. And again, with my facials, I incorporate that in as well. I like to do a little spiritual burn for the client.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah,
burning.
Yeah, and even for me, it's amazing how you feel after a nice burn. Like, you finish the facial, it's a really nice way to finish it off. And the client's like, what was that smell at the end? It was so beautiful, and I feel so clear. And it's like, just remove all the negative energy and like let the new stuff in. And it's a nice little add-on too.
Wow, I love that. I mean, I've had a facial before, and it's not that personalized. Like, really, it's kind of like an assembly line. It's like, here it is. This is what we do. This is what we have.
Yeah,
and it's
we'll leave you for 20 minutes. We'll come back. You know, it's very hands-on.
And I'm having tea like right now, so.
Yeah. And then I have my Jane Iredale, which is not Canadian, but that's okay. I tried very hard to find a Canadian line comparable to that. There's none. It's amazing. I've been ever since I was in the industry. I've used.
So this is makeup.
It's a mineral-based makeup.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it's all organic as well.
There's no harsh chemicals in it. Nope. It's anti-inflammatory. It has the best coverage. I find. I love the colors. They're very soft, and so do a makeup application after the facial if the client would like.
Wow.
So I do like a light application. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because it has the sunscreen factor in it, which I love.
I love that.
Yeah, so you can go for a walk after.
And you get a bronzer and everything. Yeah, perfect.
Absolutely.
To have your makeup done.
Especially if someone has had their brows done or had electrolysis done. They're like, oh, I have to go back to the store. And it's like, don't worry about that. We can cover that up. And it's anti-inflammatory, right? So it calms the redness right down in the skin.
Oh, that's
so
great.
People don't feel like they have to plan it accordingly. It's not like, I can't come on
So did they pay extra?
No, it's all included.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. But I think it's important to protect your skin after you've had some exfoliation.
Oh, yes.
And especially where we're getting into spring and summer, we need the SPF.
Yeah.
It's mandatory. Very nice finishing setting spray here. I'll get you to close your eyes. Apply to your skin. This just helps them. It's like a staying power basically for the day. And people really love it if they're feeling a little dehydrated. They're working in their offices or they're flying all day. It's a nice little pick-me-up.
Yeah, this is great to have done after a
Traveling.
trip away.
Absolutely.
Because you are dehydrated.
Yeah, lots of sun.
Yes.
A little bit of drinking.
Oh, yes, you're right. The drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and we never drink enough water. Like, we just don't. Like, I know lots of people that drink a ton of water, and they're still dehydrated. Like, and it's just our climate here in Nova Scotia. We have indoor heating, and we have dry, cold outside,
I do try to drink so much, but it's like never enough. You're right.
Well, our skin is the largest organ of our body, right? So at the end of the day, whatever's left over, the skin gets. So it's going to go to the liver, the lungs, the kidneys. It's going to go to all those little small organs first, and then the skin. So that's why it's important that we're protecting our skin every day. So it's holding in the water as much as possible. But you have really great skin. You do. You have one really amazing.
You get that on video. I have great skin. It's because I take care of my skin. I just want to let you know.
You do. You can tell. Yeah, you have great skin.
And you have to. Like
yeah, absolutely. And that's the other thing about the facials as well. Like you can really educate people on their skin. You know, because it doesn't have to be complicated. Skincare doesn't have to be complicated. And I find a lot of people are like, it's so much money, and there's so many products, but I can work with someone that only wants to use 2 or 3 products. Like that's totally fine. As long as they're of quality, you're okay with me. Like I don't want you to go to the drugstore and, you know, because that's not quality, right? You need professional, most professional brands are amazing for your skin.
Yes.
But I can definitely work with people that just want a small regime, because let's just face it, like some people just don't have time.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So if you can get a good moisturizer, exfoliator, definitely protect your skin from the sun. And facials, like every 6 weeks is ideal.
Every 6 weeks?
It would be ideal. I do have clients that come faithfully every 6 weeks.
Wow.
But if it's just not in the timeline or the budget, definitely once a season change. Because with the season change comes the change of products. Like some people produce more oil in the summer months, so they might not need a richer moisturizer. They might want to lighten it up a little bit, or use more of a gel-based cleanser. Like it just depends on the client's skin. And clients like to switch it up too. And they're like, they're hitting menopause. They're like, there's changes going on in my skin. Like the elasticity I'm losing elasticity, right? But then there's other clients that are like in their early 20s. They're like, I'm going through a really bad acne breakout right now. Like so, it kind of comes with the change, I find, with people. But then there are some women who educate their children or their teens and say, you know, you need to cleanse your skin, you need to moisturize your skin. So they already been brought up, right? Where other people just come like randomly. I heard about you, and you know,
and never had done anything.
Never too late to learn or start. Because some people are like, I'm a lost cause. It's like you're never, and that's the other thing too. I really like to, like, you know, teach people, like, don't be so hard on yourself and your skin. You know, like, and some people are like, oh, I have this wrinkle. It's like, that's just your smile line. And that's really beautiful that you smile and you laugh. Don't, because we're all in the habit of looking in the mirror and saying, I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that. But no, like, think of the things you do love about your face, and you know, because we have to support one another. And, but I do believe in good skincare. I think it's important. I mean, I see a lot of skin cancer. Obviously not a physician, but I can certainly, you know, recommend go see a doctor. I don't like the look of that. How long have you had it? Why is it not healing? And 9 times out of 10, it is like some sort of, you know, skin cancer that has to be removed. So even for that matter too, like, just, it's important to take care of your skin.
Just kind of like taking care of your
teeth, brushing your teeth every day.
Your eating habits.
Absolutely. And I mean, that plays another huge role in skin, is what you're consuming on a daily basis, right? Because sometimes that's like, I'm only like, you know, 20-30% of what you can do with your skin, right? I can give you the tools and, you know, do the facials, but you need to do it at home. But you also have to realize, like, exercise and diet plays a huge, massive role in your skin, 100%. Like, I know when I came back from Jamaica, I was like, whoa, I need a facial. Like, I was so dehydrated, my skin like flying, and, you know, different water. You know, I just needed to it took a couple weeks to like balance it out again. But a lot of people don't know where to start, right?
Well, thank you.
You're
thank
welcome.
you for having me, you know, being here for
us.
us.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm definitely going to be here every 6 weeks.
You're hilarious. Awesome. It's from Halifax, actually.
Oh.
So it's a line of bath products. So they have the salts here, 3 different scents. And so it's Himalayan salts, pink sea salt, Epsom salt, and regular salt. So it's 3 tips. It's very detoxifying. And then there's the bath bombs, and they kind of fizz in the bath, which are really lovely.
Kids love that.
Yeah, and they do, and they smell so good. And these are bath bombs, just a larger.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Oh, thank you.
So I just got my facial